So February is going to be the month that really challenges us when it comes to relationships. Not all relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, family members. Look at that ladder. All kinds of stuff. And this is a month where the universe is really going to be testing you to see what are you learning? What have you learned thus far when it comes to relationships, when it comes to yourself? What are you willing to do to make sure that your relationships are healthier, that you're benefiting, and vice versa, that the other people in your life are benefiting from the relationships that you're pouring energy into? Are you doing the same old that isn't serving you? Are you learning from your experiences and you're changing your way of thinking? It's really going to be a month where the universe is basically putting a mirror in front of us to say, hey, we need you to pay attention to this. Are you going to pay attention? Now, remember, when we're trying to change any aspect of our life, when we're trying to do anything, it's teamwork. The universe and spirit are helping us, but we also have to do our share of the work. We can't do the same thing over and over again. We can't react to things, behave the same way, allow the same things over and over again, and yet expect different results. It doesn't work that way. So really be aware of the relationships in your life this month. Really be aware of your behaviors, be aware of your actions, be aware of your reactions, be aware of how you feel when you're around specific people. Be aware of how you leave when you, or be aware of how you feel when you leave from someone's house or hang up the phone with somebody. How do you feel? Do you feel more fulfilled? Do you feel more drained? Like, how you feel after engaging with somebody really says a lot about what that person brings into your life and or what that relationship is bringing or taking away from your overall well-being. All right, so let's pull some cards here and let's see what you need to hear. And also, hi, if you've never seen me before and you're like, who is this lady talking? My name is Ashley Smrowski. I'm a spiritual medium psychic. Follow me if you're new and save this video so you can come back to it because you might need the reminder throughout the month. So let's see what the cards say. The very first card is someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. We're talking about relationships, okay? So this is about how you're going to show up for the people in your life, but also, and maybe more importantly, how you're going to show up for yourself, how you're going to allow other people to show up for you. Are you going to allow people to, bring you down, only give you like 10% while you're giving it 100? Really be aware and make sure you're putting your time and energy into the relationships that are most fulfilling. And then you had a card jump out. 1 second. All right, we're back. So the card that fell out says, guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. So if you are new to setting boundaries when it comes to relationships, or if you're having to make, the hard decision of this relationship isn't serving me, I need to focus on myself and step away from this person, step away from this relationship completely, whatever the decision is, you may feel guilty about it. And that's okay. Just because you feel guilty, it doesn't mean you're making the wrong choice. It just means you're empathetic, okay? You're compassionate. You understand how this is going to affect the other person, and or maybe you're just uncomfortable with setting boundaries, with speaking your truth. Maybe that's something that's newer for you. And then we also have take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. So you, again, remember how I said, like, this is teamwork, right? Like, you have to do your part while universe and spirit are going to do their part. You have to take responsibility for your choices. You can't sit there and cry and go, oh, I have all these unhealthy relationships, or my relationship isn't what I want it to be, or this person isn't loving me right, or this person never listens to me, and then continue to allow and accept that same behavior, because nothing's going to change, right? We can't change anyone else. We can only change how we react to how someone is treating us. So you have to take responsibility for your actions. And then I feel like we need one last card, which says stay present. That's where life happens. So try not to spend too much time ruminating over what was or what should have been, getting stuck in the past. Try to spend less time in the future, kind of stressing about like what could happen, the possible outcomes here. Instead, be present this month. Really be intentional and be present this month, because when you're present, that's when you're going to see the patterns that you need to recognize. That's where you're going to see the opportunities, the lessons that you need to learn. By being present, that's how you're going to change whatever needs to be changed. And you're going to have an opportunity, because again, the choice is yours. You're going to have an opportunity to change whatever needs to be changed so that you can have a different outcome in the future. So this month is really going to test you when it comes to relationships. Again, romantic relationships, friendships, family members. It could even make sense for coworkers, teachers, your relationship with your children, whatever way. But it's also, you're also going to be presented with this mirror about your relationship with yourself too. So relationships just across the board, okay? So pay attention, be aware, show yourself kindness and compassion, but don't be afraid to take accountability because it's crucial. It's necessary in you changing your future so that you have yourself surrounded by healthier dynamics, both internally and externally in outer relationships. So let me know in the comments if you resonate with this. But like I said, save it so you can come back to it because you might need the reminder throughout the month. It's going to be a doozy of a month when it comes to matters of the heart. Not all good, not all bad. There will be a little bit of both, but it's going to be a huge learning opportunity this month for all relationships in your life, including the relationship you have with yourself. Again, if you've never seen me before, welcome. I'm Ashley Smrowski. Click the link in my bio if you want to learn more about me or schedule a private reading. And never ever fall for the spammers. I will never reach out to you. I will never be in your DMs. I will never send you friend requests. The fake pages that pretend to be me will, but do not fall for it. Only use the link in my bio and go straight to ashleyspiritualmedium.com.